Friends and family, welcome back for another video. This is your girl, Gone American, coming back with another hair perspective situation, okay? This is a review on Tamanu oil. What do you need to know before you buy one or before you decide whether or not you're gonna buy one? There's a hype going on about this oil, you know, it's the miracle oil. It does this, it does that, and whatnot. And you know me, I'm a sucker for hype. So what did I do? What did I do? Yes, I did. Amazon.com. I need to get shares in that company. Yes, I went and bought me some Tamanu oil. Is that how you say it? I'm assuming that's how you say it. That's how I say it. So I bought some. And I've been using it. It's half finished. I don't know if you can tell from this video, but it's right somewhere there. Yes, so I've been using it. So here's the 411 on Tamanu oil, guys. The scent, I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. If castor oil is a scent that you don't like, it's very likely the Tamanu oil will be a scent that you despise. I deal with it, but to me it's like a mixture of old grass and castor oil and vinegar, slight bit of vinegar, and just things that smell old and dingy and tired. That's the scent that I have smelled in this Tamanu oil. Now, I don't know, this is, what brand is this? Majestic Pure Cosmeceuticals. 100% pure and natural extra virgin, okay? And supposedly it is free of pesticides and GMOs. It is sustainably farmed and it spreads well and absorbs well, contains no animal ingredients and not animal tested. And it's supposed to be 100% Tamanu seed oil, okay? That's what they say about it. That's all well and dandy. I have been applying it to my crown because my crown was my trouble area, whereas the hair doesn't grow at the same rate as the back and the sides. And I think I've told you in previous videos when I used to do my weaves and I used to do that beehive kind of style, and I used to end it right here and then struggle to make sure that the weave covered the braids, and so I'd make it really tight and also make sure that when the hair starts to grow I don't have a cone-shaped head. You know how that happens when people have, you know, that kind of weave where the foundational braids end like in a circle here. Right, so I was trying to avoid that. So I used to make it really, really tight here just to make sure that my do was, you know, on point well, not knowing that my hair and my scalp were suffering under it. So this place has now become a very delicate area. It is tender often, and the hair grows about half the rate or sometimes slower than the rest of my hair. So I also realized that I have some kind of alopecia over there where it is a little thin right here. And so when I part my hair anywhere else, you see how the hair follicles are there, the hair is growing out of them, the part looks, you know, nice and sharp. When I part it anywhere here, it looks like this. The part is quite wide because the hair isn't as densely populated as it is in the other sides of my scalp. So I was going to use this to treat it because according to the reviews, it was the end all be all, okay? If you don't have this oil, you have nothing. Nothing. You don't got nothing if you don't have this oil, okay? So I said to myself, let me get this oil because I gotta have something. Well, I did. I haven't seen a difference. Oh, I haven't seen a difference in this area here. The oil doesn't absorb for me. It sits there. If I put it on my skin, it sits there. I am not sure if the problem is, maybe I'm heavy-handed, I don't know. Well, no, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. I am heavy-handed. Maybe my heavy-handedness is what's affecting the effect of the oil. That's what I wanted to say, okay? I don't know. But I want you to see the consistency of it. What I've been doing to get over the scent is I've been mixing it with castor oil, the lavender version of castor oil, and I've added more lavender to it. Trust me, it doesn't mask the scent. It does not, let me say, it does not get rid of the scent. It masks it a little bit, but I don't know if it's because it's close to my scalp. I smell it all the time. All the time. So anyway, let me compare for you what it looks like. I'm gonna use this. This is the box it came in actually. And so I'm gonna compare for you. Yep, it's right there. That's the box it came in. You see it? So it has a, I call this a pipette. That's what how you call it in science, but it's not really a pipette. It's a dropper, right? So the oil is that liquidy that, how can I make you see this? It is, see it? Yeah, that's how liquidy it is. I'm not squeezing the top of the dropper. The oil is just dripping. You see it? Almost as thin as water. Maybe that's supposed to help with its effectiveness, but I just, so I'm gonna put a little bit here just so you see. And I try not to touch anything with it because I don't want to infect, you know, the stuff in there. But this is it. See, just one drop. You see it? That's how it is. That's how thin it is, and it just keeps coming. Okay. Now, it has also got a slight green hue to it. Can you tell? You see that? Not even slight. It's a pretty green hue, dark green hue. Okay. All right, and it's still running. That was one drop, guys. That was one drop. I need you to understand the thinness of this. It's like water, very close to water. Ugh, okay. So I do put it on my scalp still. I mix it with other stuff, but I just drop it like, you can't see. I don't even have to rub it in. I just feel it running. It just starts dripping. Okay, but I do massage it in. But what I do is I mix it with something else that is slightly more dense, like emu oil. Emu oil is runny too. You know, I love emu oil. It's runny too, but this review is not about emu oil. Maybe I'll do an emu oil review later. But it's definitely thinner. I mean, not as thin as that one. This was a little bit bigger than a drop, but it's not running down as fast as that one, as the Tamanu oil, right? So the other thing about the Tamanu oil, guys, it does not moisturize at all. It is not one of the things that they sell it on, so that's fine. They're saying it promotes, okay, Tamanu oil possesses a unique capacity to promote the formation of new tissue, thereby accelerating wound healing and the growth of healthy skin. The process of forming new tissue is known as cicatrization. Okay, if I got that right. Oil of Tamanu appears to be one of the most effective known cicatrizing agents in nature. So they want you to apply 2 to 3 drops onto your fingertips and then rub the oil into the affected area 2 to 3 times a day. Of course, this is supposedly a natural product, so FDA has not, you know, made any approval statements or whatnot about it. However, let me tell you this. I don't know how it absorbs into that skin when they do that, because I don't know if you can see the grease. It sits there. Ugh. It also has a Vaseline type scent to it. Yeah. So I don't know. It has not helped me with the growth here. I feel castor oil helps smooth growth more than Tamanu oil does, and also emu oil actually helps with growth and softness more than Tamanu oil. And then for moisture, oils that moisturize, castor oil and also argan oil have moisturized my new growth a whole lot better. So this Tamanu oil thing, no, I won't buy it again. That's usually one of the questions that they ask you when you are trying a product for the first time. I will not buy it again. It is not effective for me. However, there are raving reviews about it on the internet, about wonderful things that it has done for people. I even tried it on my edges, and my edges did not feel moisturized. And one of the things I was telling you in my previous video is that my edges do grow, but they break off because they're dry, you know. So this did not help it grow any more than it was already growing, and it didn't moisturize the new growth. So it didn't improve my situation when it came to my edges. So I'm using it because I bought it, but that's about it, okay? And my lesson next time is to buy a smaller amount if I'm trying something out for the first time, because this is 4 fluid ounces and it's a lot. I've been using it for a while and it's just not doing anything for me, okay? So that's about all it is. If you have any other questions, please let me know, because I know there are lots of reviews about it, you know, Tamanu oil out there, and I just want to make sure that if there are other questions that you have that I have not answered, that the other reviews haven't answered as well, just let me know. I still have the oil, so I can tell you whatever you need to know about it, okay? And that's all I had for this video. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you always for your support. Have a blessed week. Bye.